What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games, and happy Tuesday to you guys. It's Tuesday for me when I'm publishing this video, and I wanted to discuss a topic that keeps getting brought up to the limelight. And the topic would be censorship from Sony, and more specifically, we're going to be talking about Catherine, which is getting a September release, I believe September 3rd. And this is Catherine Full Body, which is a remake, or not one. Yeah, I would say a remake or an enhanced remake because they're adding more content of a PS3 game / Xbox 360 game that came out in 2011. Now, people are getting upset regarding the whole just Sony censorship in general. They've went ahead and censored Devil May Cry 5 for a brief period. They since then removed the censored content, and that censored content at the time was extra light to block out the ass crack of one of the female characters, which, I mean, it's an M-rated game. Let's be real here. If it's an M-rated game, one of the disclaimers on an M-rated game would normally be sexuality. If I could understand if it was maybe a teen game, which even then an ass crack isn't really much, because I could go watch something on TV that's rated T14 and see an ass crack. Like, I mean, I got an ass, so like, come on. If it was an E-rated game, by all means censor that, block that out, because it's for children. Okay, but once you get into the teen rated games or the mature rated games, especially mature rated games were made for adults, then censorship shouldn't be as strict on those games. I could go watch a rated R movie and be 17 because you're allowed to go watch a rated R movie if you're 17. So I'm still a minor. And mature rated games are 17 and older. So come on. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Okay? So we're talking about Catherine, and the reason why we're talking about Catherine today is because Atlas went ahead and put out a tweet. This was on the 4th, so 2 days or 3 days ago from the publishing of this video. And I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys. And it's not anything bad. Rin is a new character to Catherine Full Body, the stray sheep, and potentially Vincent's heart. With a gentle, soft-spoken personality, Rin is ready to help Vincent through his nightmares with some calming piano. Now, here's the thing: there was a bit of controversy when they first announced the character of Rin. Since that time, the game has released in Japan, so we know this is a spoiler, guys. If you guys intend on playing the game and don't want to be spoiled, you cover your ears. Since we know now that Rin is actually an alien, we can kind of like put the controversy aside for that. And the controversy regarding Rin at the time was the fact that she could have been a transgendered character, and they were kind of like doing like a trap baiting thing with the character, which is, people got upset about it. I can understand it though, being a straight male myself, where that was, if, like, for example, if I would have slept with a woman and all of a sudden it was revealed that, she used to have a penis, I would probably freak out. Not going to lie. And it's not because I'm, against transgenders or anything like that. It's just I'm a straight male. I have my own sexual preferences. That's how things are. It's nothing against transgenders or nothing like that. I just want to state I don't have a problem with that. Not at all. You do what you do. You. I don't care if you chop off your junk or if you want to be a man. I don't care. You do you. So that's not the topic of this video anyways. The controversy is the censorship of the game. People are worried that when the game releases, it's going to be censored. And, the game got kind of like the topic of the censorship got kind of put aside for a bit because we had the announcement of the new Persona games, and people kind of just like forgot about this for a little bit. But then, Atlas went ahead and tweeted, because they're kind of like trying to promote the game, understandably, since the game comes out in September. And so then the comment section started off, nice. So far, I haven't seen any rage comments, which is good. Comments under this are surely going to be civil and nice. Got my popcorn ready. people are being, being nice. They don't want her dialogue changed one bit. That's people just don't want censoring. So please don't censor her ending nor any ending. So everybody seems to be okay. And then as we go through, then here we go. People who complain never played an Atlas game before. Did you all forget about this thing? Which this is Mara, a demon from the Shin Megami Tensei series, which is clearly a penis. Clearly. So that's the thing. And then this poster, Tristan also put up, or this dealing with dark, weird imagery, and the subject of is nothing new for Atlas. So if you're triggered by that, then stop buying their games. Yeah, this was a big thing in Persona 3, where they literally have to find the courage to shoot themselves in the head, even though it's not a real gun, but it's just one of the ways. It's an invoker or evoker, one of the ways to summon their personas. So yeah, that's, Atlas has always been pushing the limits with things. Now the thing that bothers people is, again, this whole censorship thing. We're not going to tackle the whole transgender thing. I really don't care. As long as the game is good, I don't care. Like, the transgender issues, there was a transgender character in the game previously, which is named Erica. That character is still in the game. Like, I don't care. You want to push your own thing, okay, fine, whatever. Now, the thing is that Atlas did respond to the regulations concerning Catherine full body. This was posted by Gematsu back in November. And here's the thing that bothers people is that people ask the questions about the scenes and trailers won't get hidden by mysterious lights. Are there any regulations that weren't in the PS3 version being put in? Are white lights going to shine over the scenes? So people are asking questions, and then Studio Zero responded to this. There are no mysterious lights in Catherine full body. We went as far as we could go without the light shining. To everyone worried about that, we love you. We received about 10 or more of the same question. Now here's my problem, and I've seen other people's videos as well. This is the same problem with them as well. JRPG actually did a video on this as well. So I did watch his video regarding it, and I kind of wanted to put my thoughts into it too, because I played the original Catherine, and we're actually going to talk about the original Catherine in a moment here. And the thing is, I agree with Jay, because what Jay said was the fact that we went as far as we could go without the light shining. It's very concerning. He had concerns regarding that. I have concerns regarding that. That, to me, that says, yeah, we had to censor it, but we took the censorship as far as we could go without making it, worse. And that reminds me of the Kevin Smith movie, Zack and Miri Make a Porno. If you guys ever watched that movie, you would understand. If you saw like the behind the scenes making of the movie, that movie got censored quite heavily. Kevin Smith had to go draft after draft after draft censoring that movie, taking it as far as he possibly could to not get that NC-17 rating and keep it rated R. On top of that, when Zack and Miri Make a Porno got released in the theaters, and when it got a home release, some theaters and retailers actually censored Zack and Miri Make a Porno and instead just called it Zack and Miri. So yeah, this concerns me, because that means that some of the scenes that were in the original Catherine might be censored. I don't want that, because I thoroughly enjoyed the original Catherine. One thing to note is that as of recording this video, Catherine full body is not available for purchase at GameStop. It's not available at GameStop. If you want to buy it, you can buy it on Amazon, Best Buy, EB Games in Canada, but you can't buy it in GameStop. Okay, so that's the launch edition, and then this is the collector's edition. You can't, it's not available. Not available. So I have to go to Amazon if I want to buy the game, which I sure as hell will. I'll give Amazon my money, sure. My thing is, I wish this game was going to be available on the Switch. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera here so we can talk about Catherine on the PS3. A lot of people don't realize, or maybe don't remember, because 2011 was 8 years ago. A lot of people don't realize or remember that Catherine on the PS3 was actually censored. Not the game, though. Not the game. The box art. The box art was censored on Catherine on the PS3. So what I'm going to do here is, because I have the collector's edition of Catherine and I have the normal edition of Catherine, I'm going to go ahead and show you the collector's edition first, and then I'm going to show you the normal version that is censored. Okay, so this is the first one. Catherine Love Is Over Deluxe Edition. This was the collector's edition that got released back in 2011. This was the cover art that was on the game itself. On the back, okay, you can see, I'll put it up closer. That's the cover art right there. Also, there is a pillowcase. Okay, the pillowcase right here of Catherine. All right, M-rated game, boom, right there. Violence, blood, sexual themes, partial nudity, strong language, use of alcohol. M-rated game. Okay? This was the original box art cover. Now, it's also reversible. The box art is also reversible, and on the reverse side it shows the other Catherine, which is Vincent's current girlfriend when you start the game, and she's in kind of a similar pose. So, now I'm going to show you the censored version of the box art, and the censored version was actually, I believe, when they had the game at Walmart or Target. I know for sure it was Walmart that had the censored version. GameStop did not when they released the game. So this is the censored version of the box art. Notice the difference there? You know, they did censor it back then in 2011. This censorship was actually more on the retail side as opposed to the distributor or publisher. This version did not have the reversible cover art. Okay. So that goes to show you, even back then, you know what, I'm not even going to bother putting that back together. That goes to show you, even back then, it was censored. This is the booklet. Booklet's not censored, but the box art was censored. So, yeah, they went as far as to censor everything, you know, as much as they possibly could back then as well. See, booklet, like I said, not censored. Come on, not censored. So, I don't want to see like censorship like that. You know, it's not saying that it's it's gonna affect the game for like the box art or whatever, but it just takes one time for censorship to happen, which it's already been happening. Like the whole Devil May Cry thing. Like they literally got upset about it. I was upset about it on my live stream. People were upset about it. And so Sony went ahead and took off the censorship. If it's a mature rated game, don't bother censoring it. Damn, man. Like, okay, so for example, if it's a teen rated game and they have scenes like that you feel need to be censored, go ahead and slap an M rating on it. I would be okay with that. That won't bother me. You're gonna go ahead and take a Hyperdimension Neptunia game, which are M rated games, by the way. Some of them are M rated games, but some of them are teen rated games. So if you're gonna take a teen rated game, here I'll give you a better example of that teen rated game. So hold on. Let's say, nope, that was M rated. I was gonna show you Artanella Kokoga, but I remembered Artanella Kokoga was M rated. But anyways, Trinity Force. Trinity Universe, not Trinity Force. Trinity Universe was a teen-rated game, but it had a lot of other things that were in it, like jiggle mechanics and stuff like that. So, you know, if that bothers you and you want to put an M rating on that instead of censoring the game, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. You know, if you want to slap an M rating game or an M rating on a game because of sexuality and stuff like that, or mature themes, I'm okay with that. But don't censor the M rated games. That is my problem, and that is why we're talking about this. Because Catherine is a perfect example of a game that is coming up that might be heavily, no, I'm not going to go as far as say heavily censored, but censored away from the game that we who play the original know and love very much. So with that, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I know this isn't a topic that we normally discuss, but I feel like, you know, we should be branching out a little bit because this is a gaming channel. And, you know, I like to share my views on things, and I feel like it's an important topic and something that everybody should be discussing. And if you're upset, kind of make your voice heard. Whether you're on either side of the party, okay, fine, whatever. Like if you're for the censorship, fine. I'm not gonna bash you on that because that's your decision. That's what you believe in. That is fine. Everybody's allowed to voice their own opinions. I don't have a problem with that, and I don't want anybody attacking anybody else because of topics such as this. I want everybody to actually discuss things in a respectful manner. Okay, because my number one rule on the channel is be respectful to one another. With that, guys, I will catch you all later. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment down below with your own thoughts on this. I'll catch you all later. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.